Hello and welcome to Living Right with Chris. My name is Chris Speaking, and I'm so excited again to welcome you to this week's episode in our weekly series. So last week we looked at practical steps we can take to begin the healing process from the family pain that we feel. This week we're going to be looking at how you can become a healthy adult that you need to be, breaking the cycle of emotional dysfunction. The thing is, you cannot choose the family you were born into, but you can actually choose the kind of person you become. One of the greatest victories in life is refusing to pass your pain to the next generation. So the onus lies on us to break the cycle of emotional dysfunction that has been passed from our forefathers down to our parents and then to us. That it is our duty not to pass that cycle of emotional pain and all what have you to our children, right? So we must break that chain as a people, as a generation. So there are little tips on how we can break the cycle of emotional dysfunction within the family. And some of these tips, they're simple, but it's something that we can do. You can become someone who listens before judging, someone who communicates with honesty and respect, someone who expresses love consistently, someone who apologizes when he or she is wrong. You can become someone who creates emotionally safe relationships. And this talks about creating an avenue to connect with the people in your life, with family, siblings, and your parents. You can intentionally connect with them. You can be the one who throws, like they say, the olive branch, right? So that you can begin to reignite connection within your family. Your story doesn't have to end where it started. That there was, you came from a dysfunction family and emotionally wrecked and all of that. It doesn't have to end like that, even if it started that way. So instead of asking, why did this or that happen to me? Why not ask yourself, what kind of future do I want to build from here moving forward? Where do I want to be in, say, 20 years' time? And let that be your focus. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be addressed as in 20 years from now? That should be the focus. These are the little shifts that we must begin to make in our minds. And then we begin to see the effect in our lives. Because looking at what happened to you, you keep trying to survive the pain that is within you. But when you shift your mentality to looking at how you want your future to be, you start growing and no longer surviving. And what I want us to learn here is that your family history might be your starting point, but it is not your destiny. That you can make conscious effort to change the narrative, rewrite your story, become who you want to be, or become who you are made to be, not what you have been made to be. So I want you to write down 3 qualities that you want to be known for in the future. 3 qualities you want to be known for in your future marriage, in your future friendship, and in your future family. What do you want to be known for? Begin to build it now because it begins now. And then as you write all of these qualities down, begin practicing them today, each day, each moment, each minute of the day. Begin to practice them. That is the only way that you can evolve into that person that you want to be. And then you will see that unconsciously you would have taken care of the hurt of the past. You would have grown above, the limitation for which you were born into, and then you begin to grow. Because survival mentality does not take you any far. Growth is what takes you to your destination. I want to thank you for being here again. I want you to invite your family and friends to be here. Share this link with them. Let them learn from what you are learning. And I want you to like this video and also subscribe to this channel if you have not subscribed to this channel. And I know that as you keep being here, you keep learning and you keep growing. Because living right is the only way worth living. I want to thank you for being here once again. Until next week, it is bye from me.